cage, or even worse, in the casket laying in their grave. I know life's a blessing, but I'm tired of the stress and wanna be happy, so I fight against depression. We in the struggle trying to make it through day by day, but cats like us never had $1 to our name. We in the struggle.
Alright, Wicks, this is Bishop DeVille with Under the Underground Web Scene Magazine. We in effect, live in effect right here with Fresno, California, my place of birth.
That's right.
Valley Bay ENT. You know, I'm a promoter here tonight. Totally. Shout out Totally.
Eat your children.
MC Wicks. MC Wicks, I'm a hip hop fan, brother.
Yeah.
You spit fucking fire, you spit game. You keep it real. I seen you in battles, and they tell me you're with the business. You know, shout out Planet Asia, Diego Red.
Exactly.
You feel me? Shake the Mayor.
Yeah, all the Fresno legends, you know, they know I'm next and they saluted me, and they got respect for me because I saluted them, you know what I mean? I'm one of the young cats from my generation that put my little homies up on game, because a lot of kids my generation ain't know it was good. And you gotta support, man. You gotta support local music. You gotta support the history. You gotta support the soil that you live in. If you ain't giving love to your city, why are they gonna give it to you? You know what I mean? And that's how real it is. You know what I mean?
Wicks, where can the fans get some of your music, or where can they buy some of your music?
I got an EP online for sale. If you type in MC Wicks, never had $1 EP, it'll pop up. It's on Amazon, eBay. It's on all that good stuff, Spotify. And as far as stuff for free, because I know a lot of you motherfuckers is broke, and a lot of you motherfuckers don't want to buy shit, but I ain't mad at you because I've been there. Wicks MC, that's the YouTube channel, man. MC Wicks, Google that, you'll find my Twitter, my Instagram, and everything right there. Just MC space WICKS.
I gotta say, I respect you, my brother. You might be a youngin' in the game, but my respects to you. Real shit, you're doing real music, real fucking hip hop, Wicks. Do not stop, my brother, because I tell you what thing. Only one thing happens with cats like you, and you blow up, and you get the respect that you deserve.
And I'm gonna get back to the hood. When that day happens, you know, you're gonna see me doing benefit shows. You're gonna see me giving out turkeys on Thanksgiving and all that. That's why cats, man, get back to your city, man. If you make it out your city and you don't get back, don't go back. Straight up, period. Anybody from Fresno, and I'm speaking for Fresno, I'm speaking for everywhere. But from my city specifically, you make it out, you gotta get back if you want to come back, you know what I mean? And as far as the people that, my advice for the young MCs that try to come up, a lot of people try to get on shows last minute in a unprofessional manner. It is what it is. You got to put your work in, and putting your work in is not just being a rapper. You got to be a fan, and you got to be a supporter. Promoters see that. If you go to any show and there's an open mic and there's a cypher, go in there and kill it. You're a rapper and you see an opportunity, so why the fuck are you quiet? You know what I mean? You don't need $1 million. You need to keep rocking. You need to keep rocking and building and climbing the ladder. You know what I mean? Nobody starts off with $1 million. If you think that's happening, that's a fairy tale ass mentality. You know what I mean?
All right, Wicks. For the people that watch Under the Underground Web Scene Magazine, which is my show, take them back to your first memory of rap. When's the first time MC Wicks grabbed the mic or participated in the cipher?
Yes.
Take me back to that moment, my brother.
My first memory with of rap period is my sister. Every day after school, I used to come back home and she used to play Hit 'Em Up every single day. I did that. And you know what I mean? I grew up around the West Coast shit, but Hit 'Em Up, that shit stays in my head. And I'm actually a Biggie fan, but I can't even diss, man. That's one of the best of all time.
Real talk.
And that shit just, you know what I mean? Because I got fam that put me up on game, you know? And then my first time I rocked the mic, you know, it was just middle school cats was ciphering, and I jumped in, you know, I wasn't a rapper and I did good, and I was like, oh shit. I knew I wanted to do this, you know, I knew I didn't want to fucking, I'm not gangster, I didn't want to be in no gang, I didn't want to be no dealer, I didn't want to do none of that. I don't knock anyone that does, but that wasn't me. I knew MCing was me, I knew hip hop was me, so ever since the first time I rocked, I took it 100% serious.
Okay, what's your nationality, Wicks?
Oh man, I'm Spaniard and Native American. Yaqui and Navajo, you know what I mean?
Okay, so habla español?
Yeah, Paquita.
Poquito? All right, that's what it is. My next question for you is what drives Wicks? Like, okay, say tomorrow comes. What's your motivation for the day to get up and go rock the mic, my brother? What is it?
It's building because I want to lay down a foundation not only for my family but for the city. Because here's the thing, what you got to do, man. It's not just about you. When you start seeing the bigger picture and seeing the whole community and your whole surroundings, anyone can strive for themselves real easy. But it takes a real champion to strive for everybody and strive for the whole community. And that motivates me because I want to be able to feed my fam, and I want to be able to help out the local hip hop scene, and I want to be able to help out the homeless, the hungry, and all that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to kill all them stones, so I got a long way to go, and I might be trying to do this my whole life, but that gives me a reason to live. You know what I mean?
Okay, how does it feel when you're just doing you? How does it make you feel to get recognized like that?
You know, it's good. It makes me feel like the work I put in has paid off, you know, because I've done shows with 2 or 3 people in the crowd. I actually had them entertained, which is kind of crazy, you know. If you could rock 3, if you could rock 10, you know, you're doing it right. And I did these kind of shows, and I came back home starving, you know what I mean, with no food in the fridge. So to get this respect right now, you know what I mean, it really means a lot. It lets me know that, you know, that time I put in and those sacrifices I made.
And my condolences, you recently had a loss. You really lost a loved one, right?
Hey, that was another motivation, you know. This is probably my first time saying this shit on camera, but when that happened, all of the hip hop community came through. And if it wasn't for me putting 110 into this and being dedicated to the scene, my pops probably would have not been buried, you know? And I feel like I owe my life to them. And that's why I really have to give back, because the city of Fresno gave to me and my father when I really needed it, you know what I mean? So I need to get back to the hip hop community, but I want to just get back to the community, period, you know what I mean? But yeah, if it wasn't for hip hop, shit would have been really, really rough.
You fall under the umbrella of Fashion or Planet Asia or where do you stand? Where do you stand, Wicks?
I'm trying to give it. I definitely see myself being up there and being the next generation, but I know I gotta put in my work. You know what I mean? Planet Asia put in his work. You know, Planet Asia been rocking since the 80s. He's like the godfather of Fresno. Like, he's one of the first cats to make it out and stay out and still rest Fresno to this day. And Fashion, it's just passing the torch right now. It's Fashion. There's gonna be a few other cats. I believe Omaha is gonna blow up. I believe Kaleidoscope's gonna blow up.
Kaleidoscope, yeah, shout out Kaleidoscope.
One day I'm gonna have my day, and when it happens, it's gonna be good.
Okay, for the record, have you ever asked myself, have you ever asked Planet Asia to give you props? Like, hey, can you shout me out?
Nah.
That's what's
up. You know, I like to earn it in the real way. You know, like, you do it with work. You know what I mean? You don't do it with begging. You know what I mean? That's how I see it.